Have you ever wondered one white person has glowing, healthy skin while another struggles with dryness, acne, or sensitivity? Even when they use expensive skincare products. Here is the truth. Most people spend hundreds of dollars on skincare without ever understanding how their skin actually works. And honestly, that's like trying to fix a car without knowing what's under the hood. So, before we talk about ingredients like vitamin C, retinol, or niacinamide, you need to understand the science behind your skin. In this video, I'm going to explain 5 essential concepts that every skincare beginner should know. The skin barrier, sebum, the skin microbiome, hydration, and the skin renewal cycle. Once you understand these 5 topics, skincare will start to make a lot more sense and you will be able to choose products much more confidently. So let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Berdia, a beauty therapist. Welcome to the Skin Therapy Academy channel. On this channel, I make skincare simple, science-based, and easy to understand. So let's dive in. Before we talk about skincare products, active ingredients, or treatment, we first need to understand the skin itself. Because the truth is, if you don't know how your skin works, it's almost impossible to choose the right products or build an effective skincare routine. So, what exactly is skin physiology? Simply put, skin physiology is the study of how your skin functions. In other words, it's about understanding what your skin does every single day to keep you healthy and protected. Your skin is much more than just the surface you see in the mirror. It's a living, active organ that is constantly working for you, even while you're sleeping. Every day, your skin protects you from bacteria, pollution, harmful UV rays, and other environmental damages. It also helps regulate your body temperature, prevents excessive water loss, produce natural oils, support your immune system, and continuously replaces old skin cells with the new ones. But all of these processes happens automatically without you even could be noticing. In today's video, we are going to break down 5 of the most important functions of healthy skin: the skin barrier, sebum production, the skin microbiome, skin hydration, and the skin renewal cycle. Once you understand these 5 concepts, you will have a strong foundation that will make every future skincare topic much easier to understand. So let's start with one of the most important parts of healthy skin, the skin barrier. As a result, your skin may start to feel dry, tight, rough, itchy, sensitive, or become red more often. Some people may even notice more breakouts because the skin is no longer protecting itself as effectively. One of the biggest skincare mistakes people make is trying to treat every skin concerns with stronger products. For example, if someone has acne, they may use harsh cleansers, strong acids, or over-exfoliating their skin every day. At first, it might seem like they're helping their skin, but over time, these habits can actually weaken the skin barrier and make the problem even worse. That's why professional skincare isn't just about using active ingredients. It's also about protecting and repairing the skin barrier. When your skin barrier is healthy, almost everything else works better. Your skin can hold moisture more effectively, tolerate active ingredients more easily, and look calmer, smoother, and healthier overall. So, before you think about expensive serums or powerful treatments, always ask yourself one question: is my skin barrier healthy? Because if the answer is no, that's the first problem you should focus on fixing. Now that we understand how the skin protects itself from the outside, let's look at something your skin produces naturally to help with that protection. It's called sebum, your skin's natural oil. Your skin barrier helps protect you from all of this while keeping the good things, like water locked inside your skin. We have talked about how your skin protects itself, produces natural oils, supports beneficial microorganisms, and stays hydrated. Now let's look at one of the most amazing things in your skin does every day without you even noticing. Your skin is constantly renewing itself. Every day, your body creates brand new skin cells deep within the epidermis, which is the outer layer of your skin. These new cells slowly move upward toward the surface. As they travel, they become flatter, stronger, and filled with keratin. But what actually keratin is? Well, the keratin is a protein that helps protect your skin. By the time they reach the surface, these cells are no longer alive. They become part of your skin's protective barrier and are eventually shed naturally, making room for the new cells underneath. The job of sebum is simple but incredibly important. First, it helps keep your skin soft and flexible. Second, it creates a protective layer that slows down water loss, helping your skin hydrated. And third, it works together with skin barrier and the skin microbiome to protect your skin from harmful bacteria and environmental damages. So, sebum isn't your enemy. It's actually one of your skin's natural protectors. The key is having the right amount. If your skin produces too little sebum, it may feel dry, rough, flaky, or tight because it's missing natural oils that keep it comfortable. On the other hand, if your skin produces too much sebum, the excess oil mix with dead skin cells and clog your pores. So this creates the perfect environment for the blackheads, whiteheads, and the acne to develop. That's why skincare isn't about removing all the oil from your skin. It's about keeping your skin in balance. One mistake I see very often is people with oily skin washing their face over and over again because they think removing all the oil will solve the problem. But in reality, over-cleansing can weaken the skin barrier and make the skin feel irritated or dehydrated. In some cases, your skin may even produce more oil to compensate for what was stripped away. Healthy skin isn't completely dry and it isn't excessively oily. Healthy skin is balanced. So remember this, sebum is not a problem, an imbalance in sebum production is. Now we have talked about your skin's protective barrier and its natural oil. But did you know that millions of tiny living organisms are also working every day to help protect your skin? Let's take a closer look at something called a skin microbiome. Now here is something that surprises a lot of people. Your skin is not actually alone. Right now, as you're watching this video, millions of tiny microorganisms are living on the surface of your skin. Don't worry, that's completely normal. In fact, most of them are not harmful at all. They're actually helping to keep your skin healthy. This invisible community of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms is called the skin microbiome. Many people hear the word oil and immediately think it's something bad. But that's actually one of the biggest skincare myths. Your skin needs the oil. In fact, without enough natural oil, your skin wouldn't be able to function properly. So, what is actually the sebum? Sebum is the natural oil produced by tiny sebaceous glands that are connected to your hair follicle. These glands are found almost everywhere on your body, but they're especially active on your face, your scalp, chest, and your back. Here's an easy way to picture it. Imagine a brick wall. The skin cells are the bricks, and the natural lipids, also known as fat, are the cement holding those bricks together. When the wall is strong, everything stays where it should. Moisture stays inside and harmful substances stay outside. But when the cement starts to break down, small gaps appears in the wall. That's exactly what happens when your skin barrier becomes damaged. Water escapes more easily and irritates, allergens and bacteria can enter your skin more easily. So, now this doesn't mean dehydrated skin will literally turn into a resin, but it helps you understand why water is so important for a healthy looking skin. The good news is that keeping your skin hydrated isn't just about drinking water. Using gentle cleanser, applying moisturizers with hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid or glycerin, and protecting your skin barrier all help your skin hold onto the water it already has. So, here is the key takeaway. Hydrated skin isn't about having more oil, it's about having enough water. And when your skin has the right balance of both water and oil, it can stay healthier, stronger, and more comfortable. Now we have talked about how your skin protects itself, produces natural oils, supports beneficial microorganisms, and maintains hydration. But your skin has one more amazing ability. It's constantly producing itself, with brand new cells. Let's see how that happens in the skin renewal cycle. So what can disturb your skin microbiome? Things like over-cleansing, using harsh skincare products, or unnecessary antibiotics, and even environmental factors can affect this delicate balance. That's why modern skincare isn't just about killing the bacteria. It's about supporting the beneficial microorganisms that naturally protect your skin. This is also one of the reasons why gentle cleansers and barrier-friendly skincare routines have become so popular in recent years. The goal isn't to remove everything from your skin. The goal is to keep your skin's natural ecosystem healthy and balanced. So remember this, not all the bacteria are bad. In fact, many of them are essential for a healthy skin. Now we have learned about your skin protective barrier, its natural oils, and its helpful microorganisms living on its surface. But there is one more thing your skins need every single day to stay healthy, and that is water. So next, let's talk about skin hydration. You may think of it like a moving elevator. New skin cells get on the bottom floor and slowly travel upward until they reach the top. Once they finish their job, they stop off and the new cells take their place. This process is called the skin renewal cycle. In a healthy young adults, this cycle usually takes about 28 days. However, as we get older, the process naturally slows down. Depending on your age and the other factors, it can take 40 days or even longer for your skin to completely renew itself. That's one of the reasons mature skin may appear duller or less smooth than younger skin. So many skincare products, especially gentle exfoliants or the retinoids, work by supporting and encouraging this natural renewal processing. But it's important to understand that no product can completely replace your skin's own biology. So far we have learned about your skin as a protective barrier, produces its own natural oil, and it's supported by millions of beneficial microorganisms. But none of these systems can work at their best if your skin doesn't have enough water. This brings us to another essential concept in skincare, skin hydration. When people hear the word hydration, they often think it simply means that drinking more water. While drinking enough water is important for your overall health, skin hydration is a little more complex than that. In skincare, hydration refers to the amount of water inside your body. And here is something that surprises many people. Oily skin can still be dehydrated. That's because oil and water are two completely different things. For example, sebum is the oil and the hydration is the water. You can have plenty of oil on the surface of your skin while still lacking enough water inside the skin. Think of your skin microbiome as a small neighborhood. Just like a healthy neighborhood is filled with good people who help it to keep safe, your skin is home to beneficial microorganisms that work together to protect it every single day. One of their most important jobs is preventing harmful bacteria from taking over. These friendly microorganisms compete for space and nutrients, making it much harder for harmful microbiomes to grow and cause problems. They also communicate with your immune system and help strengthen your skin's natural defense. In other words, they are an important part of your skin's security team. But just like any healthy community, balance is everything. When your skin microbiome is balanced, your skin is more likely to stay healthy, calm, and resilient. However, if that balance is disrupted, harmful microorganisms can grow more easily, increasing the risk of irritation, inflammation, and certain skin conditions. When your skin is well dehydrated, it looks smoother, feels softer, appears more radiant, and stays more flexible. It also helps your skin barrier function properly and make your skin more resilient against the irritation. But when your skin becomes dehydrated, you may notice that it feels tight, it looks dull, becomes rough, or even feels more sensitive than usual. Some people also notice fine lines dehydrations that temporarily appeals because the skin doesn't have enough water. Here's an easy way to remember the difference. Imagine a fresh grape and a raisin. A grape is full of water, so it looks plump, smooth, and healthy. A raisin has lost much of its water, so it becomes smaller, wrinkled, and less flexible. Your skin behaves in a very similar way. 4. We learned that hydration is all about water, not oil. Even oily skin can become dehydrated, which is why maintaining the right balance is so important. And finally, we discovered that your skin is constantly renewing itself. Healthy skin naturally replaces old cells with new ones, and great skincare works by supporting that process, not rushing it. If you remember just one thing from today's lesson, let it be this. Healthy skin isn't built by using dozens of products. It's built by understanding how your skin works first. Once you understanding your skin's biology, every skincare product, ingredients, and the treatments will start to make more sense. And that's exactly the foundation we are building together in this series. Healthy skin already knows how to renew itself. Our job is simply to support the process, not to force it. That is also why skincare requires patience. Many people expect dramatic results after just a few days. But if your skin needs several weeks to complete one renewal cycle, it's completely normal that visible improvements take time. So, whenever you start a new skincare routine, give your skin enough time to respond before deciding whether a product is working. Here is the most important thing to remember. A healthy skin is constantly renewing itself. Great skincare doesn't rush the process, it's supported. Now, you have learned the 5 essential functions that every beginner should understand before building a skincare routine. Let's quickly review everything we have covered today. Before we finish, let's quickly go over the 5 key ideas we covered today. First, we learned that the skin barrier is your skin's first line of defense. It protects your skin from the outside world while keeping moisture locked inside. Second, we talked about the sebum, your skin's natural oil. Sebum isn't something to be afraid of. Your skin actually needs it. The goal isn't to remove all the oil, but it's to keep it balanced. And third, we explored the skin microbiome, the community of beneficial microorganisms that helps protect your skin and supports its natural defense. Fourth, we learned that hydration isn't all about water, not oil. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. What was the most surprising thing you learned today? I would genuinely love to hear your answers, and I'll be reading many comments as I can. And if you like to get the study notes for this lesson, simply comment skin physiology below and I will send them to you. If you're serious about learning skincare from the ground up, make sure to subscribe, because this is just like the beginning of our complete skincare series. In the next video, we'll continue building your skincare knowledge step by step, making even the most complex topics simple and easy to understand. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next lesson.